Здравейте на всички, аз съм Канзас. Започва пети епизод на TruberBrook for a Perfect Summer Vacation, motherfucker. Четвърти епизод, стигнахме в старата мина, но там зациклихме в едни иероглифи, които трябваше да ги цъкаме на тях и да отвориме една врата. Ще се пробваме отново да ги разцъкаме, да видим дали ще оцелиме.
Oh, you finally made it! I almost thought you'd never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
И така, започваме
They sure
да
have big
цъкваме.
doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
Приятно гледане на всички и май звука на играта е май прекалено силен и ще трябва да го понамалиме малко.
We need to get that door open.
Така, започваме. Трябва да цъкаме отново май на тях. Да. За да ги разгледаме отново.
What's that over there?
Interesting. Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door. You see that afterglow?
What's that over there?
Just a crack in the wall.
What's that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger, for all you may find here is certain death.
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
Да, това го разбрахме, че трябва да цъкаме на тях, за да отвориме вратата.
Any ideas?
What's that over there?
Only a flock of bats. Or is it a swarm? A herd? A gaggle?
Да, но ще трябва да намалим звука на играта. Защото ми се струва, че е много силно. И така, мисля, че е по-добре. Я видим това какво е.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to Path of No Return. Hogwash, you Romans.
Did you notice that other little light turning on?
Да, забелязахме, че още една лампа светна.
Please light up these symbols.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tannhauser, this is sensational.
Falling asleep.
There, another light.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Just a shadow.
I don't get it.
What do you make of this?
Open sesame! Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. What are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
Now there are
Така, предния път ги нацъкахме всичките лампи. Какви ли не комбинации опитвахме и не стана, и не стана. Не. A boss. A boss. Дай сега пробваме. Това трябва да е първо. Като най-първия знак, като най-първата писменост, примерно. Така. Добре. Първата писменост трябва да е това. Тия иероглифите са египетските, мисля, че май след това е това. Така. Сега дали това или руните? Пробваме с това. Така, и сега кое? Графита трябва да е последен със сигурност. Така и сега последно графита. Така. И сега момента на истината. Moment of truth.
This looks promising.
Да.
This cave has obviously been visited by explorers for millennia. Isn't it strange that all of them left warnings on the wall?
Дали не го оцелихме толкова?
This gigantic vault wanted to make sure that only a human with the right set of knowledge could open it. Maybe long after its architects ceased to exist. I assume this is why they utilized all of these different writers. They literally left the code of the world. In case of an emergency. Remarkable.
Yes!
Гигантски свинкстер. Сикстерини. Тенхаузер и Гретчен правят откритие. Да видим какво откритие сме направили.
Let me find the light switch first.
Айде, сега тук ще търсиме къде е ключа за лампата. В тази непогледна тъмница. Гречен ще каже ли нещо?
Any idea?
I wonder who or what's behind all of this.
Да, аз па най-малко. Да, добре е това ви.
Okay, I'll try to come up with something. What an enormous compound.
Take a look around. This is exciting.
Готово. Тук
Did you see that pretty large particle accelerator? Wow.
тази планета и се зависят Земята и Луната. Дали пък звука сапа не ми е много слаб. Войса малко ще го усилиме. Околната среда също малко ще засилим музиката. Не. Така. Сега трябва да разгледаме, да видим какво правим тук. Гретчен ще каже ли още нещо умно?
Any idea?
I wonder who or what's
Да, това го разбрахме вече.
Okay, I'll try to come up.
Чакай да видим това.
All this modern hardware must have cost a fortune.
Този хардуер. Я, някаква бутилчица има тук. Скрита бутилчица. Какво взехме? Някаква бутилка.
No idea what purpose they might serve.
Защото и аз така, братле. Нямам си най-малка представа какво трябва да правим тук. Сега това да ме хакне. Ми развърти шарката.
Something is wrong with the engine powering the solar system, as if the universe was out of balance. I brought back order to the universe.
Да. С бутилката. Върнахме баланса в системата. Я видим това какво е. Някаква дънна платка. Дъното. Рампамета. Вестник някакъв. Я видим какво пише в него. Уни са Допелкопфа. Допелкопфа. Какъв е то, брат? Чакай, защо натискам постоянно Escape? Я видим сега какво.
I brought back order to the universe.
Добре, ред с едната. Чай да го запишеме това да видим какво ще стане.
I stumbled upon an impressive model of our solar system, yet curiously, it displays our 9 planets in disorder, as if there was a disturbance in the interstellar balance. Much like an event known to the ancient Greeks as ekperosis, the catastrophic imbalance of the universe. Whether this is a foreshadowing of things to come, or the device is simply broken, I cannot say. To be honest, it's hard to say if it means anything at all.
Да, сигурно. Гледам тук с асансьорчето.
It seems to be defective.
Дядовина. Дядовина. Гледам това.
An opening mechanism.
Добре. Yeah.
Of course, the door is blocked.
Сефте.
Error. Memory overflow.
Hello? Anybody there?
Of course. Another locked door.
И аз така казвам.
Error. Memory overflow.
All sorts of strange gadgetry.
Error. Memory overflow.
Да.
64 kilobytes of
Memory
main
overflow.
memory on isolinear chips? Good lord. Gretchen, this is the future. Seems you have a RAM module loose.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Please identify yourself.
I can't see you. Who's talking there?
My name is Barbarossa 2000. I am the guardian of the station. Please identify yourself.
Барбароса 2000, бате. Смятай.
I'm Hans, and I defragmented your memory.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
This isn't going anywhere, Tannhauser. We need brute force.
Can't you just open this door for me?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel.
My name is Tannhauser. Hans Tannhauser.
I do not recognize you, Hans. I am only allowed to grant access to authorized personnel.
How long have you been here?
16 years, 304 days, and 9 hours.
What kind of station is this?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I may only give this information to authorized individuals.
Who constructed you?
I was developed and built by Dr. von Strack and Dr. Römmler. I am property of the Millennium Cooperative.
How do I become authorized?
Not possible. I cannot authorize you, since I do not know you.
Aren't you feeling lonely? All on your own down here?
I am patient by nature. My developers assured me the station was only temporarily shut down.
To be honest, I don't think they'll ever come back.
Dr. Römmler promised me we would start working again very soon. Dr. Römmler is my friend. Why would he lie to me?
Maybe he didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Your point is illogical. If what you said was true, how could I rely on statements made by humans?
That is the point. You simply can't.
Overheating in segment B23 imminent.
It's smoking.
That hit the spot.
То какво бате, сега ще му пипвам джиточките. Да мога ми отвори вратата ли?
We didn't even have anything remotely this size at my university. Any chance you might consider letting me through?
I am very sorry. I can only grant access to authorized personnel. You may wait here if you wish. I would most certainly enjoy your company, yet I may only allow passage to subjects of acquaintance.
That's what I get for helping you?
I am sorry. I may only grant access to authorized personnel.
Any chance you might consider...
I am... You may wait. I would most...
But you do know me.
Yes, you are Hans.
Imagine the possibility of Dr. Römmler never coming back, and I'd be your only friend.
Are you my friend, Hans?
Да, бате, приятел съм ти, само отвори вратата.
Your best and only true friend.
You make me happy.
You two are adorable. Get a room.
Now that you know me, would you please let me through?
But if I let you pass, I will be alone again.
Няма, приятелю, ние
Will
ще
you
се
come back
върнем, ще се
and pay
върнем.
me a visit?
Да, обещам.
Scout's honor.
Точно така. Честна скаутска, само че дето ние сме били скаути.
Access granted.
It's the Saturn portal.
Но...
You have no idea, do you?
What do you mean?
Quantum physicist, ridiculous.
Is that a gun?
Get off of that boy.
I can see no reason for violence here.
Hey. Is that really necessary?
You too, Bambi. Move over there.
Are you serious? After everything we've been through?
You're not gonna stand in my way. You've had your chance, Tannhauser, but you had to follow me around like a puppy dog. Now that's what you get.
But it was you that had the idea to come here.
Shut your pie hole.
Please, you don't understand. I need help.
What kind of a dork are you? A bunch of hapless maggots, that's what you are. Standing in front of the Saturn portal without any clue. You're staying here, chums. You may as well bid farewell to this stupid clunker while you're at it. It's been getting on my nerves from the beginning.
Бах ти майка тут кача.
Bye-bye.
Some people are scoundrels, others are not. Yes, that's how it is.
I still can't believe Gretchen would play such a wicked game on me.
Now, this is not what I wanted either.
Who are you? And what are you doing here anyway? Hey, that was you, last night in my room.
Calm down, please. You must have a lot of questions.
You bet I do.
But first, you should try to get out of this predicament.
I assume you have a plan on how to open the door. You seem to know what you're doing.
Гречин се оказа гадна, мръсна фролайн бичес. Как ни прецака гадно. Отрепа компютъра.
Who are you anyway?
My name is Lazarus Taft, and I hope you'll excuse my late introduction. I'm a traveler, if you will.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Taft. Tannhauser. Let's talk about stealing my notes.
Yes, that was me. Believe me, I wouldn't have needed to if everything had gone according to my plan. I wanted to ask for your help, but then she surprised me. I know taking your journal wasn't right, and I'm sorry about it. I would have returned it, I promise.
Значи в първият епизод, ето този, ни открадна записките. Ние сме квантов физик. И явно по нашите записки той се опитал нещо да направи, като пътуваме в миналото ли, в бъдещето ли, знаем ли ние още, нищо не знаем.
What was it you wanted from my journal? They're really just notes. And a few doodles.
I needed it to tune into the right quantum frequency. See, I'm just an ordinary traveler. I know next to nothing about quantum mechanics. At least not enough to control this portal.
You're talking crazy talk.
This is not the best time to go into too much detail.
Okay, but what's my role in all of this?
I needed your help. You were the last piece of the puzzle. When I saw your article in Science Today, I was 100% sure you were the right guy for me, to help me get home.
Къде ти е дома, бе, брат? Saturn Portal. What did she talk about?
She called it a Saturn portal. What was she talking about?
It's a metaphor. Actually, it's just an ordinary quantum portal. You can travel to different realities, distant stars, and galaxies. That is where I come from.
Я ще.
Good lord. So all of this is real? Do you know who built the portal?
This station was built by the Millennium Cooperative. I believe something went wrong when I came out of the portal. They took me with them and abandoned the station soon afterwards. But they certainly didn't construct the portal.
Who did then?
Who knows? Probably a natural phenomenon, a geological vortex, a high-intensity meridian, a cosmic G-spot. It is ancient. There is a large network, like wormholes connecting different dimensions.
Червеви дупкиви с други измерения. Това е. Откъде
Where are
си?
you from? From the other side?
See, and I know that's kind of a lot of information, but I've been stranded here for some time now. I desperately need to leave, get back home. Please don't get me wrong, I really like it here, but I need to go. If I don't, I will die. Simple as that. As you probably suspected, you winning that lottery was part of my arrangement to get you here.
Смятай, значи той ни му уредил да спечелим лотарията, а лотарията беше за пътуване до това градче TruberBrook, дето човешки крак не е стъпвал от 50 години.
Please go on.
The problem is that you can't control the portal unless you have the right piece of technology. At home we have a device called a quantum discriminator. You can buy it at any convenience store, but I certainly don't know how to build one myself. This is why I needed your formula, the calculations, to tune in. There are dangers, though. You can disintegrate the whole planet if you aren't careful, which is what she's doing right now. Enough talk. Let's move.
This is getting boring.
То
Are all puppets on a string, Mr. Tenhauser?
то ни отвори някаква врата и пак се озовахме тук в някакво измерение. И дали няма да се озовем пак в една лудница, където бяхме по-рано. Ей, бе, същия.
You are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
Did we seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did. Wait, there is another way?
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try. How does it feel? The transition, I mean.
Hans, we have no time for that right now.
Please, I need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self. And suddenly, bam, you see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
You have to fill me in on the details later. I want to know everything.
Listen, I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. Your world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how? She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
We could go to my room.
That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me.
Какво са става тук?
Okay, I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there.
I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now.
Това дали не сме ние всъщност? Това е Тенхаузер, който открива начин да пътува в измеренията и да се върна някъде тук нещо да прави.
A small collection of hydrinos.
A couple of self-sealing stem bolts.
What's that gooey stuff? Is that your blood?
My body is disintegrating.
What do you mean?
It is the effect one has to bear when staying in another dimension for too long.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Така. Какво е това?
It's the orgone collector.
This is the frame for our quantum discriminator. It's almost finished. We just need to attach a few more components. Still missing an energy source. We also need a coolant. Also, an interface. And last but not least, a particle accelerator.
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator emits a coherent Tetrian beam into the portal.
Projecting a metaphasing trajectory matrix.
Precisely. Then the projected tachyon pulses allow us to modulate the frequency in such a fashion that
the portal synchronizes with the exact temporal quantum coordinates. A rift in space-time.
Exactly.
This is sensational.
I thought you'd like it.
Така. Търсиме тия 4 неща. 1, 2, 3, 4, да. Това е схемата, която трябва да изглежда това.
They're having a blast out there.
Така.
That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda.
gasoline powder.
Interphasic coil spanner, quantum flux regulator, ODN recoupler, scissors.
It's an excerpt of the Tonklin diary. It's an excerpt. A cosmic slipstream capacitator.
Да, бат, и направо те разбрах какво ми каза.
A hyperlogic coupler.
An ectoplasm interference oscillator.
Не, тая дебелата. Тук не сме слизали още. В мазето. О, сервирала ни е супица. Чорба. Предното ядене го беха мирисали мухите. Я им са.
Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers.
Looks a bit shabby. I've already made an entry on this.
Notice.
Yikes!
I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
И този часовник ни ще му премества малкото. Може да говорим?
Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today. 12 hours of bliss in a row.
They're having the ever so riveting town fair outside. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real world once in a while?
The real world is in there, can't you see?
That's not the real world. It's a TV show.
I'll think about it. But for now, I need to keep on watching.
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. The kid will be traumatized for her entire life if I just disassemble her only friend. I don't think I can do this.
Бати, ще травмираме детето, ако му вземем лампата на този телевизор. Значи нещо трябва да го изложиме, да излезе навънка и излезем лампата.
She's back in her parallel universe.
Locked.
I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Да.
Kind of.
There is a lot going on in this lake, I can tell you, Professor. Just the other day, I caught a red herring this big. So, let me take a look for your pawned item. Ah, there you are. Here's your whistle.
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Not your whistle? Of course this is your whistle, your whistle.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
Един вибратор ти дадохме. Да, message rod.
My massage rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As
Добре.
I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tannhauser.
Thanks.
Та взе вибратора, бата и няма връщане са. Мръснице.
Truda?
Върни си ми вибратора.
Take a look see around the area.
You could definitely say so.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh yes, of course.
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, I think I already... well... Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a shady type. You better not get him.
Oh. Ah, never mind. Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again?
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind. I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tannhauser.
Гадна мръсница, бате. Взе вибратор и не иска да го върне. Охо, какво става тук? Панаир на книгата. О, сега ще виж какво ще измислиме тук. Сега ще изкараме една малката отвътре, дето седи пред телевизора, дойде тук на панаира, да погърми патици, да даде захарен памук. Ние през това време ще влезем вътре и ще вземем лампите на телевизора. Да.
Mr. Tannhauser? Step right up.
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
So, are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the TruberBrook.
Чумбаланга.
How much for a ticket?
One ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be leaving then.
Кога успява всички билети да продаде?
The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing is just gross.
Захар памук не обичам.
If I keep going, there'll be no more prizes left for the rest of the competition. It's a shooting gallery for kids.
Нищо, бате, дай да пукаме.
If I keep going, it's a shooting...
Добре. Дъртя сигурно е поводел с този панер.
Patience, just a moment, pal. I just need a moment to reach operational temperature. Patience, just a...
Да. Slow hands. Има друг път.
Baron?
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
The pleasure is all mine. How is Claus doing?
He is resting. My loyal Claus.
А Клаус му е котката. В предния епизод я гонихме да я хванем.
Are you enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look around. All these lights, the beautiful music. This is my TruberBrook, in all its splendor. and glory.
Have you ever heard the name Lazarus Tuft?
Taft, yes, a real good for nothing. It's not that I don't like strangers, especially if they come as tourists to my beautiful TruberBrook, but I was suspicious of this Mr. Taft right from the beginning. If you ask me, you better not mingle with him.
Oh, I think I already... well... I need to be on my way.
Until next time, Mr. Tannhauser.
Baron Otto Teton of TruberBrook Suds, reunited with his tomcat claws.
Вижте тук, преди да дойдем в града имаше падащи метеорити. А сега нещо като северно сияние такова се образувало. Да не би една гръчен гадината мръсна да прави нещо.
A cone of roasted almonds. 10 pfennigs. I'll have a cone of roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
I think I have enough. A leaden trophy. Like a trophy made out of lead.
Step right up! Step right up! Wanna put your bronze to the test?
Why not?
Right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind. Step right up! Step right, mister!
Is there a prize to be won?
Course. The winner of the night gets a trophy.
Oh, okay. Consider me sold.
Right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Добре, тук явно то не мога да му направи и ще му вземе това.
Beautiful here, ain't it?
Very. What's a sailor man doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
So you have a fear of water?
Aye. Thalassophobia. It all started when I was a little boy, back home, on a sweet summer's day. I was swimming in the lake when my Uncle Ulf suddenly cannonballed in. I would always remember these two massive cheeks rapidly closing in. To be honest, it's still haunting me today. I nearly drowned back then. Later I realized that was the day I developed this terrible fear of everything deeper than a puddle.
What happened to your leg?
Well, that happened on my second job at the piano transportation company. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalidity pension. Far away from the stormy sea.
That's a nice story. Or is it a sad story? I can't decide.
Той има изкуствен крак от крак на пиано, смятай.
If I may ask, why did you become a sailor man if you're so scared of water?
I asked this myself many times. Well, My mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailorman.
This is so confusing.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care!
Абсолютно безмислен разговор става, както и да е. Но тук това отворило вече.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
Защо не мога...
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Paddleboat rental.
Да, това го прочетохме отгоре. Защо няма никой тук да купим сладолет? О, яш билетче.
That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day.
Но тук какво има я? Тук не сме били.
I don't even know where to go.
Сега трябва да се върнем да говорим пак с този моряк. Евентуално. Не? Яш ти колко гърголи.
Over here, little birdies.
Yeah?
Whoops. I must have overfed them.
Дали се пръсна ця? Интересно защо нещо повече не мога да ги правим. Я инвентар, какво има? Някаква кирка, монета, някакъв чайник, свирка, билета, билет от пътуването, това 21, какво е, въобще не знам. Няма да дойдат повече. Това бяха, ама защо? Нищо не мога да ги правя. Не само ги нахранихме тия гадове.
A hiking map of the region. Locked.
Добре, като е локт, не мога ли да го unlockнем?
Step right up! Every ticket's a winner, no blanks, guaranteed! Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the TruberBrook.
На Тумбалянка. Я видим с момиченцето сега дали ще мога да говорим, да го изкарам от тук.
She's back in her parallel universe.
Не.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
Hello, Professor.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh, yes, of course.
Да, това е вече не
never mind.
питане.
would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again?
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind.
Baby.
I'll be leaving then.
То се
Make yourself at
видяло,
home, Mr. Tenhauser.
че тя няма ни върне масажора. Ей, каква е това?
I have to insert a coin first.
Да, бе, имаме коин. Имаме коин.
I'm not going to use this thing again.
Добре, ако щеш.
Locked.
Добре, говорим с това. Жената мъж.
Nice evening for a walk, isn't it?
Eerie. Тук
There's
някаква
something in the air.
свалка
Can
се
you smell
затворби.
it? Spruces.
Spruces, firs, pines. I was always bad at telling conifers apart.
Where spruces prickle, firs just tickle.
Fir? That's Tanne in German. Just like my name. Never thought about it.
Why? What's your name?
Tannhauser.
We'd pronounce it Tannhäuser with an umlaut. German roots?
Yes, my grandpa.
И това ли беше? Разговор с жената мъж.
These things on the ground. We call them fir cones. As a matter of fact, though, they're...
What do you mean?
Well, something you're from...
No. Getting accustomed.
Me neither. I come...
Да, абсолютно безмислен разговор си става.
A meteor crashed down on the other side of the lake.
Метеорит ли бе, бате? Кай честно.
A meteor crashed down on the other side of the lake.
Да, ето метеоритите.
I've already made an entry on this. The platform further leaning, I can let... You can see all over the valley. From this distance, I can only imagine what's on the other shore. I've already made an entry on this. I can let... I'm not going to use this thing again.
Добре. Махаме ли се тук? Или да видим в телефонната кабина? Нещо. В телефонната кабина. Я.
If I return to the portal empty-handed, no, not an option.
Добре. Махам се тук.
See? I found a ticket.
Now look at that. You're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize. A can of cat food.
Yeah.
Generously provided by the TruberBrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks, I guess.
Well, enjoy.
Консерва с риба, бат. Кай честно.
Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed.
How much for a ticket?
One ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
So, are there any...
Our first...
I'll be leaving then. The mere thought of... If I keep going, it's a shoot...
То ще свири ли на тази китара днеска или?
I just need a moment to reach.
Добре, бега тук шушляк.
Mr.
The pleasure is all mine. I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking boots. Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere? You, on the other hand, Mr. Tannhauser, you look like the type to be struck by wanderlust once in a while. Oh, auf dem gelben Wagen sitz ich beim Schwager vorn. Ja, so war das. What about you? Did you have any luck with your ticket?
I won this.
Excuse me, is that cat food by any chance? I am asking on behalf of Klaus. He loves cat food. Would you mind making a trade?
What do you have in mind?
You leave this delicious can of cat food to Klaus and me, and in return, I give you this new pair of hiking boots, size 13. What do you think?
Sounds like a perfect deal. So let's make it so.
It will be to your benefit.
Какво взехме? Hiking boots. Тук мога ли пукаме? Вече?
If I keep it's a
Добре. Не може. И с това пак не мога да говорим.
I think I have enough.
Step right, mister!
Why not?
All right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Да, знаю. То пак.
He's wearing a violin neck for a peg leg.
Arr.
I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me. About the raffle, did you win?
Arr. Just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me. What happened to your leg?
Well, that happened on my second job at the piano transportation company. I don't really want to go into details, but thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument manufacturer, I got me this nice new leg. And due to a timely taken disability insurance, I now may enjoy a quite decent invalidity pension. Far away from the stormy sea.
That's a nice story. Or is it a sad story? I can't decide. About the raffle, did you win?
Arr, just this voucher for a boat trip. Man, I hate water. You?
A pair of hiking boots, but they are too large for me. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Take care!
Значи то не иска да му дадеме... Yeah.
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
На кой да ги дадем тия бутуши, бе? Какво правим? Тия бутуши могат да вземем пътуването с лодката. Ама тия бутуши май трябва да ги дадем на този тапанар. Яй.
No thanks. What would I do with that?
Идеята знам какво ще прави с тега, брато. Дай ми билета за пътуване с лодката. Църго.
Patience, just a...
Я им става... Не.
Smoke?
No thanks.
The climate makes...
Не, става нищо му падне. На кой да ги дадем тия хайкинг бутс?
Every tick.
I'll be leaving.
Тия цървули тук на кой да дадем хайкинг бутуша?
She's the landlady here.
Precisely.
Truda?
Hello, Professor.
I'll be leaving then. There's something funny about that clock. There's a brown tube inside. I could use the kid. I don't think I... She's back in her...
Добре. Я се върна горе да видим някакви промени имаме.
A couple... A small...
Интересно, тук нищо не мога да вземем.
Gasoline. It's an excerpt of the... Interphasic. That's the...
Нищо не мога да вземем тук. Да. Но абсолютно нищо. Както обикновено блокирахме. Та ни взе вибромасажора, не иска ни го върне. Дай ни някаква свирка. Тия хайкинг бут, не знам на кой да ги дадеме.
Baron?
Mr. Tannhaus.
The pleasure is all mine. I need to be...
Until...
Но то нищо не го правим. Не. То едно крак. Какво му правим с тия бутуши? Еми няма. Пак зациклихме.
If I keep going, it's a The mere thought of cotton candy.
Еми това ще е всичко за петия епизод. Да, точно така. Това ще е всичко за пети епизод. Грачен ни прецака, оказа се гадна фролайна, която иска да минава в други измерения, време, пространства и континууми, не знам си какви още чудеси. Ние се сдобрихме с човека, който в първата част ни открадна протоколите и докладите и изчисленията, другара Тафт. И се опитваме сега да му помогнем, като същевременно попречим на Гретчен да изпълни излиза си пъклен план, който все още не знаем какъв е. Трябва да намерим 4 неща от този панаир за нашия паралелен дезинтегратор, с който да попречиме на фролайната. Обаче тук нещо зациклихме и няма минаване, поне за сега. Желая ви приятно гледане на всички. Аз бях Казас. Всичко е хубаво. Чао, чао.